Omer, what's up, buddy? I appreciate it. Yep. Looks like it'll be just me. Brandy's downstairs dealing with a snake issue. There's a tiny snake in the backyard and she is very afraid of them. But I'm here doing this, so it'll have to wait. It keeps disappearing down a hole anyway, not much I can do about it. Oh, we haven't played this time. Alright. Even gave me a thumbs up. Alright, so we did pro. I finished both my masters rounds. We have done nor seen really none of the expert wins. So I'm not 110%, but I think we're going to start out with Thor and go from there. Oh goodness no. We ain't got the clubs for that yet on this account. Besides, 2 accounts in Masters is enough. That's time consuming. I was really having a hard time getting the match yesterday. I think I went like 9 minutes one time before it finally gave me a replay. Yeah, Thor will work on this par 5. It's short. Hole number 3. What on for which one? Expert, Boomer? I mean, expert or pro. From the second tee box, I play it the same way. But sure. As a matter of fact, I think I kept messing it up yesterday in pro when I kept getting it on shootouts. But that particular hole has been a staple of Tour 11 since they started with the City Park holes, and it's one of my favorite shootouts. I always go long iron, bottom right, bounce up just to the right side of the green and let it roll around to the hole. I mean, the adjustment changes based on whether it's head, side, or tailwind. I think I normally, with Goliath, I do like 1.5 top for tailwind, 3 for headwind, 1.5, 2 for side. What's up, Jason?
Perfect shot.
And then maybe then like a little side spin or curl. The trick to hole number 3 is remembering that you have to adjust. I don't know what the actual percentage is, 10, 15%, whatever, but you know, you have to over adjust for the wind right there. If you only do yeah, max will be fine. If you only do the actual ring adjustment, you will be off. Sometimes you'll nick that rough. Now we'll put a bunch of side spin. We want to be a little left, give ourselves a better angle. Holy, great
shot.
They're talking about speeding up the needle. I can't hit the damn perfect now. Taking a break from your round? Yeah, sometimes it's good to take a break. I never take my own advice when it comes to that. I mean, I'll, you know, play all 3 profiles back to back to back on the weekend sometimes. You know, just knock out 54 holes real quick. Especially if I'm playing well. If I'm playing well, I feel like if I take a break, I'll lose the momentum. If I'm playing like crap, I will take a break sometimes because I feel like maybe I break that cycle of bad by taking a break. So it all depends on how it's going. But yeah, if I'm playing well, stuff's dropping on one account, I'll keep going until I just run out of accounts. And then I'll contemplate making an account because you just don't want that hot streak to end when you're actually playing well.
Great shot.
That was a good shot.
Nice on.
Run at it. The second shot on this one, for everybody that's been on Tour 11 for a little while, especially with this win, naturally wants to bounce a little bit, right, more than you think. I don't want to get too close to the rough there, so we're gonna... There it is.
Perfect shot.
I don't think that's in. It's gonna be just to the side of the hole. Yeah. Yeah, that little
Nice
when the wind's pushing the ball left, and it naturally wants to bounce that way a little bit. That's why, even though I aimed it right at the hole, I put that one side spin just so that it kind of holds that ball to the right. But I guess I should have put a hair of curl. Thanks, Andy. You got the fringe glitch on this one? Oh yeah, that's crap.
Eagle.
It's easy to forget about the fringe glitch, especially if you haven't gotten it in a while. I try to make adjustments that avoid going near the fringe, but sometimes it can't be helped.
Eagle.
Alright, that song's annoying. Alright, I don't know what the wind is on expert, but let's start practicing. See right there, we're coming kind of dangerously close to a fringe glitch. This shot also adjusts for extra wind. Now, I've told a bunch of people that I don't recommend this shot, and I still don't. Especially for the pros and rookies.
Perfect shot.
And this is the reason why right here. Stuff like that can happen. It's easier in Masters. I did play it this way in Masters on my main account. Because it's a lot easier to judge a sniper because it gets a better bounce. The long iron bounce here is really consistent. I'm just messing around because it's a shootout. I will not be playing it that way for the actual hole. Too much can go wrong. Under adjust a little, over adjust a little. You can roll off the back of the green with a fringe glitch. You can end up in the bunker. You could buy a real nice. Oh, the ball's screwing right by the hole. Yeah, that
Perfect
happens
shot.
a lot. You know, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. He adjusted for the right amount of wind, quote unquote, and didn't give it the extra, and bloop. Or she, I'm sorry, Stephanie. My bad. I wasn't really paying any attention to who our opponent was. But that's a good sign, Boomer, because typically, like, when I won rookie early on, I won pro early on. I played 2 rookie tournaments total, 2 pro tournaments total. Top 10 on the first in each. I won the second rookie and the second pro tournament I ever played in, so I just moved on. I was stuck on expert for a little while, though. Probably like 10 to 12 tournaments before I won my first one. And I found that, you know, I was getting real close and I would always make a mistake. Real close and always make a mistake. You know, I was burning edges. I was right there. I was playing well. But come on the weekend, you know, and finally I was just like, you know what, you know, I'm having great qualifying scores, great opening scores, and then okay, but mediocre, you know, not as good as the opening score weekend rounds. And, you know, I realized I was just putting too much pressure on myself, trying to micro manage my adjustments, trying to get everything so fine-toothed or whatever. And I don't remember what it was. I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to play this tournament real quick and just knock it out. I know I'll get a top 10 out of it, so we'll get some cards. And I don't know how you bring yourself to give less shits, like mentally. I guess you just have to get to that point. But I ended up shooting 30 under and won. I cleared the field by 2 strokes on that expert tournament. Just, I mean, it was just, I don't know, something was just like, hey, you know, I'm playing pretty well. I'll get a top 10 without effort. You know, I give no shits. And everything started dropping. So Figure out how to give less shits, Boomer. Obviously, the skill's there, the knowledge is there. It's just a matter of getting it to fall. Alright, how much backspin do we need? We need more than that. Ugh, still more. There we go.
Perfect shot.
Okay, we
Nice
can fine-tune
on.
that and maybe have a small chance, but a chance for a hole-in-one later on. That's not a bad attempt for a first expert attempt. I wish my Apocalypse was another level higher. It doesn't, well, no. Even then, it wouldn't have enough backspin for this shot. I think that on this account it's like 3 or 4, but I think you still only get 2 backspin. So yeah, you're gonna have to use Extra Mile or Thor. You could maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'd use less than Thor, because if you try to use Sniper, or not Sniper, Quarterback, you're gonna have to lay off on the backspin, which means you could also roll off the back the other way. I'd probably recommend, unless you have a higher level
Great shot.
Apocalypse, Thor's Hammer for this one if it's Thor 4 or better. If not, you'll have to go for it with EM and just lay back a little bit to account for the lack of backspin. Oh yeah, if you're short on time, Jason, go finish your round, bud. How come speak and spell don't work, Poopy? I'm not. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I must have missed something in there.
Eagle.
Had one of those in 3 rounds qualifying. By a real nice meal at a real nice restaurant. Oh, the French glitch. I didn't even look. I just saw the F and assumed you wrote Fringe. Just kind of quick glanced it. The French glitch. Yeah.
Great shot.
We have a lot of England. I know Spain, Pedro, and then we got a lot of Australians. I don't know if I've noticed a lot of French represented in. Okay, what's up?
Do you have to get out of the car when you pick him up from Thanos?
No.
So I can just wear this?
Go on, then.
Okay.
As long as he sees you. Last time he walked right past the truck twice. But yeah, if you beep at him or something, I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Well, I don't have to get out and like sign for him?
No. He can leave. He can just walk off. Well, I know, which I'm assuming is supposed to be now, at 66 years old, I'm probably... Oh, no, I know. Okay, I got you. I know I'm never going to be a Tommy or Journey level player, but my thing is, I just want to leave a tournament knowing that I did the best I could. Yeah, I understand completely. I've been in Joni's brackets before, and I don't necessarily expect to beat him, but I have a score in mind after qualifying. I don't always have a good idea of what I'm going to shoot before qualifying, especially since I don't ever watch, I try to Spencer's stream and Chris's stream and them just to give them shit in the chat. Quite honestly, I'm having so much fun in the chat, I hardly ever watch their rounds. Unless someone says, great shot or something, and I'll look up to see what it was. But, so I hardly ever have any idea what the tournament is going to be. Maybe if I watched Tommy or Zach or somebody's Master stream or Spencer's before I played and actually game planned a little better, maybe I'd actually win Masters. But yeah, I don't know. I've gotten to a point now where I don't really feel like I need to anymore. Like as soon as I see the hole, I know what needs to be done and what shot to play for me.
Great shot.
Typically after qualifying, I've played the course and I have a pretty good idea of what I feel like I should shoot.
Nice
at that point, like, okay, even if I don't qualify on purpose, if I hit a bad shot and decide I'm gonna just use it to practice around and qualify on Tuesday, step, after that first qualifier, after playing the course in the exact wind conditions, I know right then, I have a number in my head, exactly what I need to, what I feel I will shoot on this course if I play well and everything goes right. Not counting for crazy extras or albatrosses, but like eagles like this one, like hole 2 on this one. I mean, eagle is par on this hole. If you don't eagle this hole on expert, hole 2, you are probably losing ground to the field. So that one was what I call it, like, you know, the average score for that hole if you're trying to win. So not counting extras, and anyway, Boomer, getting to the point, I'm rambling on. That's the number. So if I get to qualifying and I shoot 13 under real easy, but I'm like, okay, I kind of messed this one up. 14 under is my score, so 28 under. You know, if 28 under gets me first, second, or 10th, I'm going to be pretty happy because I got the score I knew I could shoot. You've got to have a little bit of luck and a little something extra to typically to win expert or masters. Most of the time, even pro. Something's got to drop for you, fall for you, and you just keep hitting them close, keep burning the edges, and sooner or later those are going to fall, and you are going to get there. As long as you keep putting yourself in that position, we got Goliath. Keep putting yourself in that position over and over and over, and eventually the numbers will break your way and some stuff will fall. As long as you can consistently get the score you know you're supposed to get every round, every tournament, because if you're getting that expected score with no mistakes, and this time it's probably 28 under in expert, I'm guessing. I haven't seen hole 7 in expert yet. I know in pro you had a tailwind, so 7's an eagle just like 2 in pro. If you had a crazy headwind, maybe not in expert, but whatever that score is, 13, 14 under, just get that expected score, focus on that expected score every time. Get it over and over and over every tournament, and sooner or later the couple quirky extras will drop for you, and then that 26 or 27 or 28 under will turn into a 29 or 30 and push you over the edge. That's all you can really do is just keep giving yourself chances by consistently getting the expected score you're supposed to get. All right, Boomer, here you go. Hole 3, buddy. Okay, we got strong. No, I see a lot of people do it up here. I actually like it down here at the bottom. Now we got side, so we're gonna do. We're gonna do 2.5, and we're gonna play. We're gonna play the wind more like 10 miles an hour. Yeah, we're gonna add a little curl.
Perfect shot.
Wow, we still ended up left of the hole. Alright, play that one. If it's 8.5 miles an hour, play it more like 11.5. I guess we're going to have to go 2 miles an hour extra on that adjustment, or add a little more curl. I could have probably done with only 2 topspin too. What's up, Jordan? Jordan, one day when I grow up, I want to be as cool as you. Got the cool James Bond British accent. Your actual name is Jordan Razor. I mean, like, there's no way Jordan should not have his own TV show. But anyway, I've seen this hole played a lot of ways.
Shot.
People play it from the bottom like I just did and roll it up the hill. They play on that second part of fairway that I messed with. Oh, it's true, man. But or you can take like sniper or guardian and go all the way up. I don't like that shot. Not that you'll necessarily. What am I doing? I thought I'd already gotten out of there and pulled back. Not that you'll necessarily roll all the way back down, because you can easily get the guardian to go where I am, or even closer to the hole.
Perfect shot.
I just feel like the hole-in-one chance is better with forward momentum versus trying to stop a ball. So rolling up the hill with forward momentum does 2 things. One, prevents the ball from rolling back down it, because you're gonna, if you put a little topspin, you're gonna have enough momentum to get up there. And I put enough momentum to that one was a little hot, but that's about right. I want to go to where the ball almost rolls on the fringe, because that's enough speed that if you go straight at the hole, it'll still go right in. but it's also enough speed that nothing can happen bad. No rolling back down, nothing silly, mistake. So it's safe at the same time, giving you a hole-in-one chance on this one. That's a strong side wind. I don't know if there'll be a lot of hole-in-ones on this one, but it's gettable. We can fine-tune that
Perfect
shot now that I've taken it once. Honestly, I would have just played another ring, and I think that would have been a pretty decent shot. Alright, we'll get this one again. Oh, tailwind. Alright, now I'm going to leave my ball guide. With a tailwind on this one, I'd leave my ball guide a little short of the hole. That might be too short. Yeah, right there.
Great shot.
Balled another one, but it'll be alright. Oh no, that's short. Too short. Way too short.
Nice off.
Normally they get the harder bounce, but whatever. Shoot out, we don't care. Alright, later, Boomer. Have a good night, buddy. Yep, I just got through eating dinner. Brandy made fiesta bowls. She baked these little tortilla shells that look like giant boats. I mean, it's big. It's like a plate-sized tortilla shell. Some kind of Mexican-y cheesy sauce and chicken, and she put rice in it, beans, like this Mexican corn stuff, and then put the chicken and sauce all over the top. Real good stuff. For you guys that only know Brandy as my wife, the admin of Phoenix, and technologies company, FSO, and all that fun stuff. She was also, when we met, believe it or not, she does computer nerd stuff now for a job, runs a company, but when we first met, she was actually a sous chef at a fine dining restaurant, so girl can cook. You ever saw a picture of me below the neckline, you would understand. Hey, nothing wrong with pizza delivery. We do that too on Brandy's nights off from cooking. We got a tasty pizza, a little family pizza place that delivers where we are, and we also have, there is a spare in the fridge, Brett. You just have to come over and get it. We also have 2 delicious Asian places, one Chinese, one Japanese, that will deliver to the house. So we hit them up with anything. Another thing you may not know about Brandy, she spent a lot of her childhood in Japan. She's a Navy brat. Speaks the language, makes the food, you know, so she turned me onto it when we first started dating 14 years ago, and I've become you know, one of my favorite kinds of food now is Japanese food, especially hibachi. It doesn't have to be the little show with the chef making it in front of you, but just good hibachi in general. It, you know, is pretty good. I said the neckline, not the waistline. I'll send you those too if you want them. Hole 4. What is hole 4? Okay, we don't need to change clubs for hole 4. We can stick with Thor. Playing Kevin. Kevin looks like a workout enthusiast. No, I'm not that fat, but I do have a couple extra pounds on me right now. But at 38 years old now, as of last week, I am never gonna be that guy that just like, I'm 50 and I spend all my time in the gym, look how buff I am while I'm old. I give no shits. Dad bod is good with me. I spent my entire youth living in the gym playing sports, and I feel like I've worked out enough for a lifetime, so now I'm on cruise control.
Perfect shot.
If that's not how nature works, then screw nature. Okay, I don't hate the shot there. He left himself the right angle. Anything in the fairway just past the tree till about halfway to the water is fine. Try not to go too far because you give yourself a shit angle. We're going to go this way too, in fact. You give yourself a shit angle at the pin if you go too far. Thor has so little topspin, I think it'll be okay to...
Perfect shot.
It should hopefully be alright. Perfect. Right there. I was just a little further left and maybe a little closer to the one I got to drop on Masters. This was my extra on Masters for that 13 under. You saw a great ad on Facebook? Who's that, Jordan? What did we add on Facebook?
Perfect shot.
Get in there.
Nice on.
Oh, close. About getting me. Oh, an ad. Ad is just 1D, Jordan. You confused me there.
Perfect shot.
No too much speed.
Nice on.
Getting over-adjusted for the wind. Yeah, that was some stupid ad popping up. Whatever. Not affecting my ability to hit a golf ball.
Birdie.
Do anything else. I'm supposed to be 195. I think I'm like 208 right now. So I'm we're not talking like hard to get out of the chair obesity. Just a little midsection chunk.
Birdie.
Much. I can still outwork, outrun, and outplay all the guys I work with that are way younger than me. Because they are a generation of children that grew up indoors, strictly playing video games without being outside. We had growing up in the 80s and 90s, we had a healthy mix. We love video games, but we also spent a lot of time outside. Shoot, Sean is actually at tennis right now. He's been playing golf with me for years, but I was like, that's still a pretty sedimentary sport for a kid. I was like, we need to get this kid more active. I was like, you need to do something more active. Like, you don't have to play football. I'm sorry, hand egg like I did as a kid, but you need to do something. So he chose tennis, so he's out there tennising it up. It's about 100 degrees outside, and he's running amok. So he's getting his exercise
shot.
today. And we came in a little high.
Nice on.
No hole in one, but a good shot. Do note there was 8-mile-per-hour headwind. I played 10, and we barely made the fairway. So extra wind on this one. About 2 miles an hour worth, at least. Yeah, I know the Phoenix one's you, Jordan. So Tour 10 is going to stay the second tee box. 11 and 12 are going to be the third tee box, which I love. I love that they're going to hide, at least in the later tours.
Perfect shot.
I'm hoping it's only in the later tours. I didn't look, but the ball adjustments. By the time you're on Tour 10, you shouldn't have to copy anybody's shots. Come up with your own
Nice
shots.
on.
Or, we'll teach you here in Phoenix, of course. But, copying your, just doing the thing where you better your opponent's adjustment if you go second in the shootout by 1/2 backspin. I'm glad in the late tours are you doing it like that. I hope that they leave everyone able to see each other's shots through like the first 5 or 6 tours. That way they're you guys are learning from each other, your own mistakes, your opponent's mistakes. Could have been Rob. He's busy being a bully. You know, but that'll be good too. The only thing I'm a little on shaky ground about, and I know Jordan started me bitching about it in the chat, is I really don't know what they're doing with this needle thing. I mean, we're gonna have to see it in action, I suppose. All right, we'll trust that the wind isn't headwind, and we'll keep Sniper on Thor 4. Fingers crossed, because if it's headwind, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh no, tailwind. I don't think Thor 4 has the power of the top spin. I was entertaining the idea for a second, though. Okay, we're a couple rings off, so we'll come back a couple rings. Honestly, I think we can probably get away with more top spin. Yeah. Holy great balls.
shot.
Curl, damn you, curl. Yeah, that was closer than it needed to be, but it's alright. I know I say it every stream and every time anyone asks me for advice, especially the rooks, just all the time. Leave space in the adjustment. For being a quote-unquote max really good player or whatever, I miss the perfect more often than most freaking rookies. So I always leave enough room in my adjustment. When I make my adjustment, I am mentally going, okay, if I miss great left, where's the ball going to go? If I miss great right, where's the ball going to go? Can I leave enough room that both eventualities will be okay? And if the answer is no, then I try to time it to where I'm hitting at the great or perfect on the side that I know I have the room on. I had a lot of side spin and a decent amount of curl there. I didn't want to miss great right, because that could have sent me too far right and nicked that rough, even that bunker. So, you know, mentally I was like, okay, hit the perfect, dummy. But if I don't and I miss right to the left, there should still be room. You know, and that's all I mean by leave space in the adjustment. You know, don't just make the adjustment and go, okay, if everything goes super perfect exactly how I want it to, you know, what will happen? You know, I always look at, you know, if shit goes wrong, what will happen? Alright. No way we're at max distance, so we're gonna go a little less.
Perfect shot.
There. We had space on both sides for that adjustment. Oh, we shorted it too much. We got too cute. Okay. We'll have to settle for eagle. With that tailwind, I'm thinking you need to just land on that fairway and then just one hop over the fringe and get it to the hole, but that was not good enough. I wanted to get the little positive roll. The way our opponent's playing, it might be better. Play up to the front of that box with a little more backspin. He may have over-adjusted.
Perfect shot.
No, he's alright. Yeah, he did it better than us.
Nice
A little more
on.
forward, a little more backspin to compensate for it. Brett, what's up?
Perfect shot. Eagle.
What's in that bong today? What do we got? Quick break between jobs. Hard-working man there.
Eagle.
Now, when he says quick break between jobs, he doesn't want to write blow because it's a stream, but his next client will be around shortly.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
There you go, Jordan. I gave your other profile a wrench there, buddy. You wrenched it. Alright, super strong headwind.
Perfect shot.
Wow, really? That short? I hate this hole.
Nice on.
I'm just digging around for that. I think I'm going into 6. Yeah. Yeah, we're playing alright. 8 under.
Did you help Boomer with hole 3?
I don't know if I helped him or not. I showed Boomer how I play hole 3. Yeah, I'm going in the hole 6 at 8 under. So we're on pace right now. It's really going to come down to
5. You missed the eagle on 5.
No, we get the eagle on
You
5.
got the eagle on 5.
No, we didn't get the albatross because I nicked the rough like a dummy.
Yeah.
I got too cute with the adjustment, cut it too close.
Kind of like what I did.
Yeah, thinking Albie, and then whoops. I'll play it further up with more backspin on the opening round.
Yeah.
All right. Hole 6. This par 3, we'll stick with sniper. Unless there's headwind and we use Thor. Yes, Brett says, tell Brainy I say hi. I hear her lovely voice in the background. She says hi.
Why are you kissing my ass, Brett?
I'm still really solid. Hold on. Oh, laugh out loud. You're still playing really solid, Trav. Honestly, I prefer Thor to sniper from that far back.
Perfect shot.
It's too hot. Too hot. Okay. We just got to pull it back a little bit. That shot didn't have
Nice
look particularly good, but that's actually a lot of good feedback and good information. The line was good. The bounce was good. The adjustment was good. I just need to pull back probably about 4 squares, little green squares, so the ball has a chance to check up and trickle down the hill instead of coming down the hill so hard. So, see, sometimes, when you hit shots, it don't always look great. You're like, oh man, that was off. But that was actually good because 3 out of the 4 things I wanted to happen happened. So the side spin was good, curl was good, the aim point was good. We just got a little overzealous with how hard it was going to bounce. Now we just got to take a little bit off of it, and that'll be good.
Perfect shot.
Sitlow says he's hurt that she didn't even ask which Brett.
Is Brett with 2 T's or 1 T?
Yeah, no.
Nice on.
2 T's.
Brett with 2 T's is talking right now. 1 T Brett said hi, your lovely voice.
Yeah, I know. 1 T Brett.
Oh, 1 T Brett.
1 T Brett.
Birdie.
Alright, I'm confident that adjustment, probably putting that ball guide 40% less on the green than what it was. 30-40% less on the green than what it was will really give a run at this hole in opening.
Birdie.
Okay, we're happy with that. We got some feedback, which is all qualifying really is, just trying to get feedback. Maybe you already, if you watch, someone streaming, you can get a little feedback from their shot, and then use that feedback to make your adjustment. So, like, if you had exactly Thor 4 Kingmaker, you could you know, make a small adjustment based off my adjustment, and then if you're still a little off, make another adjustment on yours. So you get an extra. So sometimes, you know, like I said, watching Tommy and Zach and those guys, and then Spencer and Juan, and you know, if I'm streaming for you guys and I'm not sucking that day, you can get a little feedback. That can be like almost like an extra practice, because you get to see some shots, whether you want to try them or not. You're like, oh, hate the way that went, or oh, I might want to try that. Now you kind of have a ballpark of what the adjustment is for it, so it can be
Perfect
helpful.
shot.
Doing occurrence 1T. Fucking Gutierrez says, damn it, fucking Brett with 1T, stop calling us Gutierrez.
Oh my god, I hate Jordan for that so much.
I thought, well,
No, it was Jordan. He misspelled it on the
yeah,
show.
Jordan misspelled it, but Brett's the one running with it. Alright, I know I mentioned the tailwind adjustment for this earlier. Typically do about 1.5, 9 miles an hour, so we are going to play more than that. That's probably 10.5, 11-ish.
Wait, I have important news.
What is the important news?
Perfect
The
shot.
important news is that the writer for Sesame Street has come out and said that
Whoa, that was a little hot.
I'm trying to deliver important news.
Okay, important
Nice
news.
on.
Sorry.
The writer for Sesame Street has announced that Bert and Ernie.
Well, no shit, Bert and Ernie were gay. Randy just said Sesame Street's writer has finally come out after all these years and said, yes, Bert and Ernie were gay. No kidding.
However, Sesame Street states that because they are puppets, they are unable to have a sexual orientation.
Oh, yeah, that's them
So-
they're riding the fence. Well, because they're puppets, they can't technically have a sexual orientation. Get off the fence. Just be honest. I'm okay with it. I hope they have a great fucking time. Just, you know, don't lie to me and tell me puppets can't. No, Bert and Ernie are gay as shit. No, I mean, they, you know, in breaking news, Elton John is a gay man. No kidding.
Now that that's breaking news.
Brett said he will continue to say Gutierrez until we give him his other T back.
That's not fair, because you've been saying that longer than we've been calling you Brett with 1T, you dick.
Yeah, technically you started it, butthole.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. We're teabagging you next time.
Teabagging.
Ah.
Jimmy. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I started out the same way. I don't really have to. You know, I just goof around on Spencer's and them streams now. But when I first started playing, I mean, I watched Tommy and Spencer and Juan streams and used that information to help
Great
me
shot.
hit better shots. You know, sooner or later you'll be you know, good enough that you won't need to watch me anymore. That probably won't take too long.
I don't even watch yours.
Yeah, Brandy doesn't even watch my streams.
I don't watch anybody's streams. I live to suck.
Ooh. That's super close. I don't know if we can do it. But it's only a qualifier, so let's see what this does. Well, I think we can hit there. Now the question is, do we have enough side span? The answer is no. How about no, Scott? Okay, there's probably zero chance this works.
Perfect
There's
shot.
definitely not enough side span or curl to go against this wind. Wow, we needed like a top speed. Yeah, that was terrible. I don't know if I could make that shot with a Thor 4 no matter what I did. I mean, actually the angle was okay. I'm gonna... See, the thing is though, if I play a bunch of topspin and... this could be a very fine adjustment. I think the only way to do this is to play the right amount of enough topspin, and I don't even know if Thor 4 has enough, that I have to hit the rough and then roll down. Because if you have enough topspin and you hit the green with topspin, you're definitely going to roll off pretty far. Which might be okay. I might try it one more time in opening, and if I hit it really good and it still doesn't work, I'll probably just play around and give myself like a little rapier thorn or ending thorn type shot. Or just really trust that I'm going to hit this Malibu shot good. Ah.
Great shot. Nice on.
That's still not terrible, though. That Malibu shot, if we can pull our head over our butt and hit it perfectly, we could get that to drop. No golf class on Saturday, Brett. Good lord.
That's a busy boy.
You're going to qualify on no practice with Wednesday? Are you playing Masters this time, or are you just going to,
birdie.
just play expert, Brett? Jason, nice with the hole-in-one. I like it. Jordan started it, but you've been running with it. And you've been running with it longer than we've been saying Brett with one tee. You'll get your tee back when you knock it off.
So never.
So never.
Birdie.
Which way did you go on 8, Jason? Did you try to do the hop over down the center, or did you come from the side?
Perfect shot.
That was a little hot. Oh, you went left side?
Nice
yeah,
on.
I favor left too. Oh yeah. Now that we're talking to Jason, Brett, why'd you leave the tournament prep chat? You got,
Brett said that he wasn't going to have time to dedicate to it. So
oh, is that what he said? Oh, I must have missed that. That's fine. Me and Charlie got those guys. They all seem to be doing pretty well. A couple of them shot some pretty good scores. They haven't been a very questiony bunch anyway. I know I had one tournament prep group, man. They were typing questions
Perfect
as fast
shot.
as I could freaking answer them. Well, we both went a little hot.
Nice on.
Yeah, Brandy already told me you're too busy. You don't have to say anything. Just stay in that chat, damn it. No, I don't care. I'm kidding. I don't care. Either one of you would have been fine. I only put you both in there because you both said, hey, I'll do it. And I didn't know any of these guys. I literally just plucked them from my old tournament prep post in Elite. The ones that didn't get picked. So I didn't know if they were going to need a ton of help, a little help. It seems like most of them have a pretty good grasp of the game. They just need a... Honestly, I don't know if any of them really need too much quote-unquote coaching, it seems, except for maybe the two rookies. But most of them seem like they just needed the confidence boost of having someone that's got a few banners saying, hey, yeah, that is a good play. I would play it that way. Which can be a thing when you're trying to get, that first top 10 or first win in expert. Second guessing yourself can be a big part of it. I can't tell you how many times early on when I first started playing expert that I would have a pretty good shot in mind. They're like, no, that's probably not how I should play that. Then I wouldn't do it, and it would turn out okay or not good. Then I would see like a bunch of really good expert players all over Elite later on that day posting the exact shot I thought I should have hit, and then going right in the hole. I'm like, damn it. 8. All right, let's see if we can get lucky and equal Jason's hole-in-one. That's actually really funny that you say that, Brian, Jeremy, because years ago when I would play the occasional Xbox game but didn't really play this yet, my son was real big into watching whatever. But see, I'll say this, I gave him shit for it, and now here I am being the guy that, I've watched Tommy and them and now whatever. However, he was watching stuff like Minecraft. Like, he wasn't watching for improvement purposes. He just enjoyed watching other people build stuff. not really the same. It's not apples to oranges, but I was like, why are you watching people build stuff when you could just be building stuff?
Fails.
It's not like he was learning anything.
Bailey.
Okay, we got a little bit of headwind going on. A little slight to the right. Definitely not a wind you want to try bouncing over the front. You know, you're going to end up catching that stupid lip and rolling back in that stupid bunker.
Great shot.
Opponent's going to be pretty good.
Nice on.
Yeah, we should be paying attention to how much backspin he put. No, trophies don't matter in a tournament, Jason. If you but keep in mind there's a delay. There's like a 10-12 second delay on the stream. So by the time you see me do it, I would have already been matched with someone.
Perfect shot.
No, a little short. One and a half less backspin
Nice on.
next time. Yeah, Brett's right. We'd have to start a private message to try to do it. But hole 9's an easy hole. I mean, you don't need to worry about it.
Birdie.
Just get your eagle, maybe albatross, and just post what you shot, because you get a hole in 1, and you're still going. I know you had the eagle on 2, so. Oh wait, who was that? You that had the eagle in 2 in the chat? I don't remember. So I mean, you got a pretty good score going there. I'm thinking.
Birdie.
All right, I'll PM you. We'll try. Why not? Yeah, just here you go, Alex. Don't worry. Here you go, buddy. Good luck. Yeah, I did in the tournament pro group. You have to. Hopefully you're seeing those. Wow, if you're there, then they're being a pain in the butt and not matching us. Oh, okay, Jeremy. We'll talk to you later, buddy. I'm not a big IPA fan, but any cold beer is better than no cold beer. Later, bud. That took a really long time to get an opponent. Dark Horse. Got quite a few games under his belt, some tournaments. Ooh, look at that win streak. Dark Horse is killing it. He's like, the Sharks are gone. We're not gone yet, buddy. Not till Monday. Honestly, I don't know if I'll be the. I don't know if I want to be the first one to guinea pig toward 12 at 30 million a pop.
Great shot.
Why is Adam? Me and Adam have messaged before. Why is he? Stop adding me to stuff, Adam. You're messing up my screen. All right, Brett. Later, buddy.
2 T's or 1?
1 T. Oh, that's too much topspin.
Perfect shot.
There we go. That's a good angle. I like it. All right, so we got 13 under, but there's a couple places where we, there's 2 par fives where I really feel we could get an Albie. I really feel like there's a hole in one out there for us. So I would say, expectation-wise, like we were talking about Boomer, like what would I be happy with for this account given its clubs? I think 28 would be my number for the weekend. If I do a couple 14s and shoot 28. Yeah. Yeah, Brett's pimp called. 1T had, another appointment, another job, quote unquote.
Sean, hurry up.
But,
Sean.
yeah, no. And that's typically how I gauge tournament success.
Perfect shot.
Did I hit that number I thought I could hit if I played really well? Or maybe even got lucky and exceeded it. That's going to be hot. Goodbye, ball. If I kind of
Nice
shoot
on.
25 when I know that I could have gotten at least a 27 or 28, I'm going to be a little disappointed. Now, if I shoot 28 and 3 people shoot 30 and I miss a banner, I'm still not really upset with that because they just played lights out and they deserve it. Typically, I'm only upset with a tournament finish when I didn't hit the number I thought I should hit. Even in Masters, if I shoot 28 in Masters this week, I'll be pretty stoked. Even if I get matched up with Joni and he shoots 35, I still won't be really upset with it.
Perfect shot.
Well, 2's piece of cake this time with that wind. That's that one.
Nice on.
It's just where do I get that other one? So 13 aside isn't going to be much of a problem. Where do I get that other one? I need to get it once on both sides. There's a few different places I can get it. A lot of times it's not the same place on both sides. Maybe an Albie on one, hole in one on the other, but what are you showing me?
Oh, I was going to ask you something.
No, you can ask me something. What up?
You know my friend Chelsea?
Eagle.
No.
Fun and cheeky Chelsea. Asked me about K-12.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Vaguely.
Her daughter, she might already in field trip.
Oh, yeah, okay. Chelsea.
Eagle.
Not nuts.
Do you want peanut butter cups or do you want regular chocolate-filled truffle?
They don't have like the little thing. What happened to the little world's greatest things that people used to have? The Girl Scouts don't do that?
The Girl Scouts don't do that. The schools bring it around.
Oh, rat bastards. Those things
They
are
have
delicious.
peanut butter bears, caramel bears, mocha cups. They're like a peanut butter cup, but they're stuffed with a mocha cream. Pecan custard, peanut butter cups, toffee. Ew, those aren't peanut butter cups. Those are... Ew. They're almond butter cups. What are you gonna say?
Perfect shot.
Yeah, sounding gross so far.
Chocolate covered pretzel.
Nice arm.
Yeah, we're laughing. We're immature. If you've never seen Mallrats, you cannot say the word chocolate covered pretzel without laughing.
I have to get them on principle now.
Okay, that's what happened, Jason. Yeah, you got a match right away. I had to wait 5 minutes. But, okay, well, there we go. We shot 13 under. Not terrible.
Where'd you miss one?
I mean, technically, I didn't miss one.
7?
I can't do 7 in expert.
Oh.
Well, that's not true. I might be able to. I tried it without... I didn't put any backspin or top spin. With the Royal Ball, I can hit that little fairy to the left. With
Perfect
max
shot.
overpower. I think the only way to even have a chance in hell with Thor 4 is to go max top spin, max overpower.
Nice arm.
Yeah, of course.
But
Oh.
not 7.
No, I didn't get 7. I don't necessarily believe that 7th is where I'm going to get the extra. Yeah, I had a Malibu chip. If I'd have hit it perfect, I could have gotten an extra there. But I don't necessarily think that has to be where I get it. You know, I saw a couple albatross chances. The hole 9, the last time we had a tournament here, I albatrossed that one. It was the 18th hole.
Minute and a half.
You know, a couple of the par 3s. I like, you know, hole 3 plays difficult with a side wind, but I like hole 3. I've done really well on it, you know, in Tour 11. And while the shot I hit today wasn't great, I got some good feedback, what I need to do. Minus 13 as well. Well done, Jason. All right, I'm booting you from the prep chat. You don't need it. You don't need it anymore. You tied me, so you don't
Hey,
need no damn prep chat.
I feel like the Girl Scouts need to look at their ingredients list. The mocha ones I'm going to order you, it says that it contains potassium sorbate to retard spoilage. I know that's not how they mean it, but they shouldn't.
I thought Girl Scouts had those tasty cookies you like.
Dude, but that's not what they're selling.
Lame. Tell them come back with cookies. We don't want your damn candy. I'm kidding, guys. We're not booting you anywhere, buddy. In fact, like, if you haven't already, feel free to join Phoenix and just jump in there with the rest of the group. This is literally all we do. Our entire group is basically a tournament and tour play chat with a lot of fun stuff sprinkled in. Super helpful. There's no trolling in our group. This is, well, Brandy trolls a little bit, but typically only Brett with 1T. Oh, 1T Brett. But there we go. There's the expert stream. You know, we'll see if we can improve upon that. My other 2 accounts are going to stay in Masters this week. They took a break last week, so. But I got extremely bored extremely fast. Playing expert with a POC 7 is boring as shit. I mean, I just kind of half-assed it through the round. I didn't even care. That's why I'm glad they got the 3rd tee box for 11 and 12, because quite honestly, I was getting quite bored with Tour 11 too. Honestly, when you know, I play this little account more often now because the clubs aren't as good. You know, it's in Tour 10 right now, and I'm more or less the majority of the time out clubbed, which is a good thing because that kind of levels it out a little bit. You know. Don't get me wrong. There's not a more fun club in the game than a POC 7. But when you're bludgeoning people with Thor 5, and you kind of, that gets old. But I think we're about to have some fun with these new tours. I just hope they don't fuck up the game mechanics with the needle. But like Brett said, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and see how the needle works. I don't even necessarily care that it's going to go faster, because like I said, I don't hit perfect half the time anyway, but I can hit great every time. I can full overpower the stupid tire ball, hit great, and I can just adjust for a slight miss. That's not really going to be an issue. I'm not going to play worse because of this needle thing. I know that sometimes when you make huge changes like that, though, sometimes accidental things happen that they didn't intend. Speaking of which, the tire ball. They swore up and down to God and everybody that, the snow globe and the tire ball, the needle did the exact same thing. But if you've ever played an overpowered shot with a globe and then turned around and played one with a tire ball, the needles do not do the same thing. One's like hitting a kingmaker, one's like hitting a freaking marlin with full overpower. That needle's bouncing, jumping, hopping off the screen everywhere. It's doable, but it made me nervous when they say it's the same, but when you can clearly see it's that different. Like, and they're saying, oh, we're going to mess with the needle again. It makes me nervous because clearly you don't know what messing with the needle really means. So they might intend for it to be faster but smooth, or but it ends up all jacked up. I don't know. I'm trying not to be pessimistic about the needle. I love everything else they have coming out, though. The rest of it sounds terrific. No more backing out. Awesome new tours. I don't know. Initially I was like, with the whole clan thing, but now I'm like, okay, the clan thing. Okay, maybe that could be kind of cool. Clan Phoenix. We're gonna get in there, see if we can't bust some butt, win whatever silly things they're offering in this clan thing. So, it might be some side project-y and fun to keep us distracted and engaged in the game after we remax again. And oh my goodness, what's the money gonna look like now at 30 million a pop? Thought Muxter and Jeffries almost 30 billion was ludicrous now, so I imagine someone's gonna play their way to 100 billion at this point pretty quickly. They're gonna run out of places for the zeros of the money with 30 million a pop. But okay, well, that's enough shooting the shit. I'm gonna go chill out here at the house with Brandy and Sean, and if you guys have any questions, post them in Phoenix, or for you guys that are in the prep chat, post them in the prep chat about your tournament. Show off all your awesome shots. Questions. Post a video of any shots that kind of didn't go your way and you want us to take a look at and see what else, whether club ball adjustment modifications need to be made if you need that for any shots, any level. Throw them in Phoenix, and me or one of the other veterans, like Mr. Sitlow here, Brett, Jordan, all of us will be happy to take a peek at that for you and maybe come up with a tweak that'll fix that for you. Brandy says, don't ask her. She's not helping you. She's not interested.
I can't help myself.
She makes fun graphics for the page and does not care how you play. That's on you to figure.
I can't help myself. I'm not even.
Can't help herself, she says. That's because you don't.
That's because I don't listen to you?
No, well, part of it's because you don't listen to me, but I mean, I was going to say it's because you don't really put a ton of effort into your tournaments. You just kind of go out there and willy-nilly play it like tour play.
You're a fucker.
And for
I try.
No, you try very hard once you're in the match, but like I was saying earlier with me, and I don't do it either anymore, but there's zero prep involved. Like, you just show up, and whatever the first hole is, you see it for the first time when you're on the tee box. There's no taking a peek ahead, watching other people's stuff. There's no prep. It's just show up and fly. And she shot 12 under. Which one did you mess up? 2? Is that the one you didn't get? No, 5.
5.
Somehow she messed up 5. So she should have shot 13 under 2.
I barely missed it on 7. I was so pissed.
Okay, well there you go. There's your 14 under. Just tweak 5 and 7.
And I almost pulled out 3.
Yeah, I agree, Brett. It's hard not to be pessimistic about the needle. Only because
we know how you feel about that fucking needle.
Here's my thing. If I had never seen them post that statement about the turbo and globe, I would not have thought anything about this needle. I would have just ignored it and whatever. That statement alone in print on the internet by Golf Clash is why I'm nervous about the needle. Because they're swearing up and down that the globe and the tire ball have the same needle movement. And I was like, oh, I can't trust you. I can't trust you to know what you're talking about. Now, maybe the guy developing the needle isn't the same guy posting. I'm hoping that's the case. Then maybe I'm hoping the guy developing the needle has a better idea than the guy posting about the needle. Maybe the tire ball was supposed to be like that and harder to hit for whatever reason, and then the guy was just explaining it wrong. Their PR guy was just doing a bad job. If that's the case, fine, so be it. But it makes you nervous when people make statements like that. I don't know. Like, if I had a paintball gun and I told you to put a beer can on your head, and you saw me shoot the target about 3 feet too low 3 times in a row, and I'm like, look, don't worry about those. Don't worry about those missed shots. I'm going to get this shot. That little guy, I wouldn't worry about that little guy. You're going to have very low faith in me at that point. That's kind of what I feel like. They missed the mark by about 2 feet too low with that statement, and now they're telling me, don't worry, we're going to shoot again, just hold still. So I feel like I'm gonna catch a paintball right to the face when this needle comes out, but we'll see. I mean, they said so much stuff, you know, wedge, all kinds of stuff. He just made it pretty clear. I don't know if I've even seen all your comments on the needle. I was gonna look
They
now.
all say this fucking needle thing is bullshit.
They all say this needle is bullshit. Randy
There,
says.
I just
Randy summed it up. I don't need to go look.
Synopsis.
Brett
Tour
with
7, Tour 7, Tour 7.
Brett with two
Needle
T's
sucks.
said this needle's stupid. Stupid needle.
Tour 7.
I'm gonna
Tour 7
personally email whoever came up with this needle. It's just gonna be a middle finger in an email. And not even like the emoji. He's going to take the time to take a picture of his own middle finger and then send it to them. Balls to the face, paint or otherwise. Yeah, that's Brett at work. I'll stick with the paint. That's.
Kevin Casey says I pay for dick.
Oh yeah, Kevin Casey did say you pay for dick.
That's sad.
Kevin Casey, if you watch this stream, Brandy does not pay for cock.
Nor have I ever.
Nor has she ever. There's never been a need. She's quite cute and very racked up. There's no paying for. There's no paying for cock
Why
there.
are you? Jesus Christ.
I don't even think she's ever paid for a drink. one low cut shirt and she'll get me a drink from the same dude. Hey there, guy. Can I have a drink for me and my husband? Sure.
God.
Sure. Why not?
Because I speak that way.
I don't know. I can't do your voice. I can't do your sexy voice, but whatever. You get the idea. All right. That's enough goofing off. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.